Hello guys, welcome to yet another wonderful session of learning with Prepclass. My name is Tutor Olalekan Israel, your Prepclass English tutor, and I am super excited to have you join me in today's session of learning. Now in today's session, we will be answering question 21 to question 25 from the Jamb English 2016 past question. Remember, the purpose of this session is to help you prepare for your forthcoming Jamb examination. So, without wasting much time, let's get down to the business of the day. Before we begin, kindly take a moment to subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. Alright, let's begin. Now, for question 21 to 25, we have an instruction here, and the instruction reads: in each of the questions 21 to 30, bear in mind that we are answering just question 21 to 25 in this video. So, in each of the questions 21 to 25, in each of the questions 21 to 25, fill the gap with the most appropriate option from the list following the gaps. Question 21 reads: the workers suffered a lot toiling dash the sun. The workers suffered a lot toiling dash the sun. A. The workers suffered a lot toiling in the sun. B. The workers suffered a lot toiling under the sun. C. The workers suffered a lot toiling underneath the sun. D. The workers suffered a lot toiling inside the sun. So, which of these options is the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence? Now, the word in, the preposition in, is used to refer to inside a container. Inside a container or inside a place or area. Something that has a surrounding, something that has an interior, a container, a place or an area, or surrounded or closed off by something. Something that can be closed. So the sun is not a container, it is not a place, it is not an area, or it is not surrounded by anything. So in is not appropriate. Now, the answer is option B, under. The workers suffered a lot toiling under the sun. Under as a preposition refers to a position below or lower than something else. Now, the sun is above the workers. So they were toiling under the sun. They were at a position, they were in a position below the sun. Lower than the sun. So under is the appropriate option. Now, it is not underneath. Underneath is often used to say that something is under and covered by something. Underneath is often used to say that something is under and covered by something else. So you could use it for the boxes example. Or when you're underneath your blanket, you're under something and something else is covering you. That is when you can use underneath. Now, inside refers to the inner side or surface of something. Like inside my car, inside my house. The inner side or surface of something, the inner part, the interior. So amongst these options, the most appropriate option is option B, under. The workers suffered a lot toiling under the sun, because under refers to a position below or lower than something else. Now, the sun is above. So the workers were toiling under the sun. They were at a position below the sun. So the answer is option B. Alright, moving on to the next question, question 22. Remember, we had selected the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence. Question 22 reads: the minister can't come today because he has dash engagement. The minister can't come today because he has dash engagement. A. The minister can't come today because he has a formal engagement. B. The minister can't come today because he has a preaching engagement. C. The minister can't come today because he has a prior engagement. D. The minister can't come today because he has an advanced engagement. So, which of these options is the most appropriate to fill the gap in this sentence? Now, the answer to this question is option C, a prior. The minister can't come today because he has a prior engagement. Now, prior means existing. That is, he has an existing engagement. Existing or coming before in time, order or importance. So he has an engagement that was scheduled before this engagement. It came in time. It was existing before this new engagement, so it can't come for this engagement because it has a prior engagement, an existing engagement. Now, a prior engagement in this sentence would mean that the minister had been booked earlier. A prior engagement in this sentence would mean that the minister had been booked earlier for an engagement before this one. So it would be available for this based on their order. The prior engagement came first, so he has to go for that one. He has to honor that invitation. So the minister can't come today because he has a prior engagement. So the most appropriate option is option C, a prior. Alright, moving on, question 23. Remember, we had to select the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence. Question 23 reads, the director, no less than his workers, dash to blame. The director, no less than his workers, dash to blame. A. The director, no less than his workers, is to blame. B. The director, no less than his workers, are to blame. C. The director, no less than his workers, were to blame. D. The director, no less than his workers, ought to blame. So, which of these options is the most appropriate to fill the gap in this sentence? Now, the answer to this question is option A, is. The director, no less than his workers, is to blame. Why is the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence? Now, this is guided by the accompaniment concord rule. The choice of is to fill the gap in this sentence is guided by the accompaniment concord rule. Now, when any of these following words are used, all of these words now are accompaniments. When any of these following words are used, words like as much as, alongside, as well as, together with, no less than, in association with, including, like, with, and in collaboration with, etc. When any of these words are used, now we have no less than there now. So when any of these words are used, the subject of the clause would be the noun or pronoun, not and. The subject of the clause would be the noun or pronoun that comes before the marker of accompaniment. That is to say, the subject of the clause would be the noun or pronoun that comes before any of these words. Now, the accompaniment here is no less than. The marker of accompaniment in this sentence is no less than. So, the subject of the clause would be the noun or pronoun that comes before no less than, which is the director. In this case, that noun is the director, which is a singular subject. The director is a singular subject. It talks about one person, the director. Hence, the choice of is, which is also a singular verb. Remember, when you have a singular subject, you use a singular verb. So, the director is a singular subject. So, we are using is, which is a singular verb. So, the answer is option A. The director, no less than his workers, is to blame. Basically, this sentence is just what? The director is to blame. No less than is just an accompaniment. It has no part to play in the choice of verb to be used. The director is to blame. The director, no less than his workers, is to blame. Alright, moving on to the next question, question 24. Remember, we had to select the option that best completes this sentence. The most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence. Question 24 reads, I want to dash this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. I want to dash this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. A. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. B. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. C. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. Option C is the wrong word. There is no word spelled like that. Option D. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. So, which of these options is the most appropriate to fill the gap in this sentence? Now, option A, size. I want to size this chance. No, size refers to the relative extent of something. The relative extent of something, a thing's overall dimension or magnitude. A thing's overall dimension or magnitude, how big something is. That is what the size is. The measurement of something. So size is not appropriate. Option B is the answer to this question. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. Now, seize means to forcibly take hold of something. I will seize your phone. But that is not the meaning we are looking at in this sentence. That is not the meaning we are concerned with in this sentence. Now, another meaning of seize is, it also means to take advantage of something. To take advantage of a chance or an opportunity. I want to take advantage of this chance or opportunity to acquaint you with the latest development. Now, it is not sieze, S-I-E-Z-E. That is the wrong spelling. No word is spelled this way. It is not seize, C-E-A-S-E. Seize means to stop. I will cease being your friend. I will stop being your friend. Seize means to stop, to bring to an end. The most appropriate option is option B, seize, S-E-I-Z-E. I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. Now, the meaning of seize, which we are concerned with, is to take advantage of something like a chance or an opportunity. So, the answer is option B. I want to take advantage of this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. I want to take advantage of this opportunity to acquaint you with the latest development. So basically, you just say, I want to seize this chance to acquaint you with the latest development. Alright, moving on to the next question, question 25. Remember, we had selected the option that is the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence. Question 25 reads, Swara needn't come with us, dash. Swara needn't come with us, dash. A, does she? Option B, will she? Option C, she will. Option D, need she? So, which of these options is the most appropriate option to fill the gap in this sentence? Swara needn't come with us, dash. Now, for questions like this, we need to follow some rules. Number 1, a positive statement must have a negative response and vice versa. Rule 2, the auxiliary in the sentence must be repeated in the opposite form of how it appeared in the statement. So, how do we know a positive statement and how do we know a negative statement? Now, a positive statement or response. A positive statement or response is a statement or response without not or nt in its construction. So any statement or response without not or nt in its construction is the positive statement. While a negative statement or response is a statement or response with not or nt in its construction. Now, looking at this sentence, we have what? A negative statement because we have nt. Swara needn't come with us. So, the response has to be what? A positive response. Rule 2 states that the auxiliary in the sentence must be repeated in the opposite form of how it appeared in the statement. Now, the auxiliary in this sentence is needn't, and it is coming in the negative because of the nt. So, it has to appear in the positive in the response. So, going by this explanation, the answer is option D. Need she? Swara needn't come with us. Need she? Swara need not come with us. Need she? So the answer is option D. Alright, and with that we've come to the end of this wonderful session. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section. Also, share this content with your friends and loved ones. Do not forget to check us out on WhatsApp. We are very much active on WhatsApp. Check for the link to our WhatsApp group in the description of this video. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.